Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ala. Today I'm doing this simple but really pretty, easy to do makeup look, and with just one pop of color on the eyes. If you want to see how I got this look, what products I used, then please keep watching. To start the base, I'm going to start with this base face milk again. I'm going to drop a few drops in there and use it as it's intended, just a light moisturizer. I definitely don't build up my moisturizers, only because if it's just too hydrating, then I feel like my face starts to create even more oils with like the buildup. And I'm sure you can get away with all that if you let it sit for like 10 or so minutes. But this lightweight moisturizer, you can just kind of get to work on your makeup right away, which is the nice thing about it. So it definitely grew on me because it has its place. There is definitely a place for that sort of product. For foundation, I'm using Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum by Rose Inc. in the color 010. So I just wanted to do kind of a basic look today, an everyday sort of look, but the color is going to be all in the eyes. For concealer, I'm finishing up, still working on it, but the Bareminerals concealer that is also a corrector. Just kind of scraping the sides here, but it's such a nice product. So I'm happy to be able to go through it. I think this is like my third concealer that I'm using up in a year. That's potted as well. At one point I went through like 3 Kosas concealers. Those things, you can definitely go through them pretty quickly because it's like a serum and almost like a lotion, but it's like a skincare product, which is really nice. And that one feels really nice too, but I like that this one doesn't feel as creamy and it doesn't kind of just slip away and disappear during the day like the Kosas one does. Moving on, I'm not going to set anything at the moment. I'm going to do my eyebrows. This is the Kosas Air Brow in, I think, the color dark brown. It's just a tinted eyebrow product, which is pretty nice if you want to keep it simple and quick. I'll do my lips right now, and I have a new, this I got during the sale, and this is a Makeup by Mario lip liner, and it's in the color Dimitry, and I was so torn whether I liked it or not. And it definitely grew on me. So it's a very light color, so it is like a barely there sort of color, and I do love it on these like no makeup looking days, which today's not that, but my eyes will have a little more color. Do you see how it just adds like the line and it sort of just brings your lips to life, and it's such a soft, gentle color. I really love that. So it has definitely grown on me. I love those barely there lip liners. And then for lipstick, I was kind of torn between Icon Baby, which is kind of a nudie pink, or Ravie Beauty, which is also a pale pink, which is so pretty. So I might just try that. I mean, I love these. I keep repeating it a million times. Love these lipsticks. And then for the bronzer, I'm going to use this Hans Skincare Cosmetics. And this is really cool because it's made in the USA and the whole thing is just recyclable. I think there is a little aluminum pan in there, but anyways, I'm gonna use my favorite bronzer brush and just apply this. This particular color definitely helps the no makeup days because it's such a soft, barely there color that you don't have to be afraid of overdoing it, especially in the fall winter where it's already dark and gloomy every single day here in Oregon. And I mean, if you can imagine, it's basically the Twilight movie every single day here, which I love that about this place. That's why I live here. I love the weather and everything about it. But again, you have to be like mindful what makeup you are wearing because then you just sort of stick out unnaturally if you're overdone. And of course you can do whatever you want with your makeup, but I tend to go a little bit more towards the natural looking to fit in even with your environment. So that is the bronzer. It's just a really pretty, like something there, but not much. And same goes with this blush, the Laura Mercier blush in the color All That Sparkles. And it's so pretty. This, and I say that about like everything that I end up settling on and just loving, are these beautiful complementary colors that are soft. And I'm going to use this Ravie Beauty brush, which is for blush, and it's so nice. It's really fluffy and it disperses just the right amount of blush, of pigment I should say. Like it just is so pretty. You know what's funny is I was at the Mac store at the mall and I was talking to one of the Mac workers and she's like, oh, have you considered doing a different blush placement? And I said, no, I do it this way, where it's just, this is where the cheek is and this is where the blush is gonna go. And she was suggesting it going all the way around and like hiking it all the way up here. And I'm like, you know what? I don't blush over there and that doesn't look natural, nor does it look complimentary. And I don't think the same blush placement looks good on every face, especially my face where it's, I already have high cheekbones. Anyone that puts a blush all the way up here, I don't know what that is, but it's not pretty. So I said no thanks to the suggestion because I know what looks good on my face. So one size does not fit all in the makeup world, as people may try to convince you that it does. So moving on to eyeshadow, I am using this Pat McGrath eyeshadow, which is one of my favorites. I've used every single color, and the color, I might go with something sparkly. So everything else is pretty simple and basic and neutral. I think I'm gonna go with the gold actually. That one just kind of speaks to me, and I'm just doing the gold. I'm not laying down any color because usually with this palette, if you layer up for fair skin, it's gonna be too much. It's just going to be way too much, too deep, too fast. And I don't like that. So I'm just using one color, and then I may use the shimmer champagne shade as like the inner corner, and that's it. And then I'll just use the shimmer champagne shade for the inner. See, just the one color alone is already intense and saying something, but it's really pretty. That gold is so pretty. So with that palette, I am done. I'm going to use a brown eyeliner, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal pencil in Barbarella Brown. To finish off the eye look, I'm going to do the mascara, which is the Give Beauty. And that concludes the makeup look for today. I hope you enjoyed this kind of simple, it's just a daily look. It's just a natural overall look, but then with just one pop of color. I love doing that on the daily. I always keep it kind of simple. Anyone can replicate these looks with maybe switching out the different eye color, but keeping everything else pretty neutral and daily and really pretty and flattering. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. See you guys next time. Bye.